are more expensive just because more people are advertising for, you know, the holiday season. The key is absolutely to create a cohesive strategy that like your Facebook ads shouldn't just like live in a silo. Multiple channels, emails, collecting those emails, nurturing those emails, testing and iterating, testing with micro budgets, really seeing what works. Don't give up if you just go all in on some ads and oh my gosh, that didn't work. Guess what? The number one reason why Facebook ads don't work for newer advertisers, folks who are just kind of starting out or like getting going with their ad strategy, the top reason your ads are not performing is they are not targeted properly. They're not targeted properly. How many times have you opened up your news feed and you see an ad that's so irrelevant? All right, I'll see like, you're going to target me something to do with dogs. Well, I don't have a dog. Or young kids. Well, I don't have young kids. Or how to grow my chiropractic practice. Well, I'm not a chiropractor, you know. So it's yeah. So those are, if we get the targeting right, and that's why you have to test the creative, test the landing page, test the offer. And the cool thing, speaking of testing, is you have the ability to do that right inside of Creator Studio. I don't know if you know this exists, but let me show you inside of Creator Studio. Shut down a few tabs first. And okay, perfect. I'm going to show you my backhand dashboard. I don't really mind or care because the stats are what they are. See, I've made $1.20. Woohoo! It's probably from whatever ads in my videos. But inside of Creator Studio, I want you to go to Tools, and it's right there. It's called feature called Post Testing, and this is free. This has nothing to do with ads, although Facebook would like you to test your posts and see which one is a winner, and then you might put budget behind the winner. But you can compare, if I go start testing, pick a page, you can compare up to 4 different video posts, and maybe you tweak the thumbnail or the heading or something like that, and then you can compare an image post to a link post to a text post. And just tweak it a little bit and just see. Now what's cool is that will go out and you will get results in little as 10 minutes. So within 10 minutes, what happens is Facebook takes your various different posts, it puts them out there to a cross section of your followers, and it just sees, okay, who's responding. And the one where people respond, engage, react, comment the most, that one becomes the winner, and they push that out to the rest of the followers. So I would definitely encourage you to use the post testing feature. Now, this is a fun concept called finding your unicorn posts. Those are your organic posts that get up to around 10 times more reach and engagement. And those are the ones you want to promote. That's your audience is saying, we're engaging with this. We love this. This is a great content. They're responding. So put a little budget behind that. Now, for your ad objectives, if you use on platform, I'm seeing different studies out there saying that on platform Facebook ad objectives are performing really well. That is 2 different types. Messages, so you're getting people to message you on Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp or Instagram Direct, or you do a lead ad, and there's 3 types of lead ads. It's a form where they fill in their name and email, or they could put the phone number in. I wouldn't ask for too many fields. Or they can call you, or they can have a chat with you. Just basically similar to Messenger. And I've heard from good sources that Facebook's likely to add more targeting options that leverage more of the activity on Facebook, which is great. You can already do that now, right? Targeting video viewers, targeting people that have engaged with any of your content on Facebook or Instagram. Now, with the giant adpocalypse, the iOS 14, 15, the Apple basically gave iPhone and iPad users the option to opt out of being tracked. So if I see a Facebook ad and I click on it on my mobile device, my iPhone, and now I'm off on that website, and then that advertiser is able to track me. But now you can say, you know what? No, I don't want to be tracked. But the thing is, the cookie is crumbling. I know, it was one of my favorite slides, the cookie monster. The cookie monster is eating all the cookies. The cookie is just a tiny little piece of tracking code. They've been used for a long, long time to track activity across the internet. and to help be able to track like conversions, also for retargeting. If you've ever gone to visit a website and you've looked at a dress, a camera, a pair of boots, a car, whatever it might be, you're looking at something to buy, and then maybe it's like not the right time, and then all of a sudden it feels like that thing suddenly starts following you everywhere. You see it on Facebook or Instagram, around the internet. It's like, how do they know? It's like I keep getting targeted by this same dress or boots or camera or car, whatever it might be. That's my simplest, easiest way to explain what cookies are, what the tracking pixel is. And what it looks like this is with Facebook, but it's not just Facebook, it's all companies, all apps that Apple is saying, hey, you have to give users permission, the option to allow tracking or not. So the cookie's crumbling, the tracking pixels are becoming less effective. Google's Chrome browser, they're going to stop stop supporting pixels in their Chrome browser. It was supposed to be by January 2022. They've changed it and moved it to 23 now. So advertisers should really rely less on third-party data. And there's also a new Facebook attribution system coming, I've heard from good sources. That means to attribute where it's kind of like a ranking system of where all the different touch points of which one made the purchase, made people make a decision. And Facebook's also going to continue developing its own tools to combat this crumbling cookie. So here's what you can do, friends. Here's how you can be a counter cookie. Use what's called first-party data, and that's your own email list. Your own email list. Emails are still absolutely golden and critical and important. You can do lead magnets and quizzes and surveys and contests. I just the other week led a course on lead generation. It's called Lead Generation Made Simple. The cool thing is when you're collecting that first-party data, you know it's accurate because you've collected it. You're not relying on a third party. This is a whole other separate class. It's finished now, but it's only $97 for one, or $149, I think is for two. But lead generation made simple, and then I got my ad copywriting clinic. So those are a couple of classes that you can check out right here. And I'll pop that in here. So much, I know. Yeah, absolutely recording it. Yeah, it always records. Facebook Live always records. It's an instant replay. So this is really fun, a 3-part class that teaches you all about how to really combat this whole, relying on the cookies, and so generating your own leads, promoting your offers, and then also have a whole segment on nurturing them with the emails, how to get past the promotions tab and things like that. So that's one thing, is to using your own first-party data. And then you can create custom audiences in Facebook and Ads Manager. And you can use that on-platform engagement data. So that is, I mentioned it just briefly, video views, people who've engaged with any of your content, interact with lead ads. There's wonderful, wonderful ways to create engagement data. And then do retargeting, right? So if somebody watched your video, then maybe they didn't opt in, then you can retarget them with a different ad creative. Now, what if you have a small budget? This was a big question that came up in a lot of the chats we're having. What if I have a small budget? How can I, as a small business owner, get some reach and engagement and conversions, more importantly, right? Sales and signups if I have a smaller budget. Well, I encourage you to do everything you can organically, right? And so I really recommend take a good look at my course, only $147, such a great deal, and you get both seasons. It is, I think I saw a comment go by, if you were in season 1, you automatically, if you were in season 1, I should have made that clear. Anybody listening here right now today on the live or the catch of the replay, you automatically, I already put it in the group and I'll email you as well, but you automatically get a free pass. You're getting season 2 included. And if you haven't done it before, you'll get instant access to all of this material for season 1, and then you also get the live classes, which I'll lead in February and March. We'll have one little meet and greet on January 27th, just so it's not too far away. Then with your ads, using small incremental budgets, and keep testing and testing and testing, and don't give up. Get help too if you need to. Costs are increasing, it's getting more complicated. Get help if you can, as I mentioned. And you might possibly think about TikTok ads. I'm hearing and seeing a lot of folks, a lot of business people saying they're doing really well with their TikTok ads. You know, if your audience is there, and most are, or maybe you do ads on YouTube, you know, just diversify a little bit if Facebook ads are making you tear your hair out. Let's talk about metrics. I have put this slide in so many of my presentations over the last several years because it's critical to separate metrics into two categories, two buckets. You've got literally Sheryl Sandberg, COO of Facebook, or now Meta, called them proxy metrics. Sometimes you hear them called vanity metrics. That doesn't mean that it's vain to have them because we need them to a certain degree. You need both sets. Just don't get overly focused on the proxies. They are precursors. They're like you need them before you get the business metrics, usually. Those are numbers of fans and followers and your reach and your impressions. Also, all engagement data, video views, reactions, comments, shares. So for instance, let's say you're really young and you got a new job and you're working for a company and you go to the boss, CMO, maybe the marketing manager or the CEO, right? And you say, hey, boss, hey, we got 10 more reactions on this post today, you know, or we got 15 more or 1,500 or whatever. If if you get lost, it's obviously there's something, if something goes really viral. But if you're measuring all of these metrics and you're telling the decision makers at the company, here's our data. They're like, well, but how many leads did we get? How many sales? How many signups? How many clicks? Did we get any new customers? Did we make any more money? So that's why we need to also measure the business metrics. Of course, that stands to reason, but the three metrics are traffic, leads, and sales. So as you're doing your social media content, it's really important to, especially like with this Reels thing, right? People is like just cranking out these Reels and wondering what's the purpose of it, maybe not really even seeing that many results. And, I don't mean to be putting it down. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want. But I just want to say that, let's say you're doing lots and lots of Reels or whatever content format, videos. Usually if you're doing good videos, they should be getting some traction. But then you're not following that through and focusing on making some offers and generating leads and then nurturing those leads to becoming customers. That's the point I'm trying to make, is we don't stop at just like push content out there, get some engagement, get some traction, and then wait for the phone to ring. We have to guide people gently and to help them understand how they can do business with us. I've decided to include this one. I was talking to Christopher about it last night. I know all those new acronyms right in there. MER versus ROAS, return on ad spend, or ROI. Most people know what ROI is, return on investment, but ROAS is return on ad spend. But MER is I think it's been around for a little bit. It's media efficiency ratio or marketing efficiency ratio. It is just a slightly different way to look at your overall spend. And with the media, it is total revenue divided by total paid media spend. So for instance, let's say you generated 10 grand in sales and you spent $1,000 on ads. Then you have an MER, because you could say that's a ROI as well, but it's a ratio of 10. Or the marketing efficiency ratio is your total revenue divided by your total marketing spend across all channels. Just a slightly different way of looking at things. If that helps you, I thought I would include it there on this particular topic of metrics. All right, so chatbots, I think that might be our last subject. And and how to get support. Chatbots is my final subject. Then I'm just going to briefly share how to get support when things go crazy at Facebook, which they can do. And then if you don't know, I had my business manager hacked in September. I wrote up a huge blog post about it. And there's certain things that are really important for you to do. I had them all in place anyway, the two-factor, all that stuff. And somehow still these nefarious characters managed to add themselves to my business manager. So I wrote up my experience in a way to help more people if that happens to you. But meanwhile, let me come back here and finish up on chatbots. Native versus third-party chatbot. Now, when chatbots first came out, and really over the last several years, there's been a real kind of big growth in people like embracing them. But then there's also people like me who kind of like embraced them, went all in. I worked with ManyChat, Mobile Monkey, my friend Larry Kim, and then now I don't use a chatbot, but I've seen more people using them on Instagram, and that's fine. But the native, meaning Facebook's own chatbot, is really quite sophisticated. Or not sophisticated, but it's got more features. So for both Messenger and Instagram, this is inside. Where you get to it is you go to your Facebook page and you click on inbox, on your inbox, and then look for automated messages. I think I have a screenshot coming up for you. You've got instant reply, frequently asked questions, keywords. Like I could have set this up. I didn't get it set up in time, but I could have had you guys add a comment to this Facebook Live, whether you're watching it right now or later, with a certain hashtag, and it would DM you. It would DM you with a certain whatever. I could do a lead magnet, right? Then you could also set up your own custom keywords in a direct message. So somebody DMs you, sale price, or and then you send them your special goodies that's on sale right now. And there's lots more, lots of great features. It's totally free, totally native. Go to your Facebook page and then click on inbox and you'll see it right there. And then you can also add the chat plugin to your website. And then there's 3 different more sophisticated. If you're doing more sophisticated campaigns, there's the screenshot I was talking about. So you click on inbox and then you've got your automated responses. That's those items I just mentioned right there. And then there's your chat plugin. So invariably, that is exactly what I do on my pages, right? This is my if you don't know, this is called F-bomb. I call it F-bomb for fun. It's FBOMM is the acronym for Facebook Organic Marketing Masterclass. Not like we're going to be swearing. What I'm doing with my F-bomb is I'm going to help you to get from F-bomb to FBOM. But anyway, I digress. Here's the little chat bot. You can set it up so it's just the wee logo down there, or it can be the pop right up. So this is really great. If somebody's on your sales page and they have a question for you, they can ask you a question right in Facebook, or they can be a guest. It's a great tool, great tool. So it's really easy to do that inside your page. Go to inbox, go to chat plugin, configure it however you want, and then you drop the code in to where you want. Now then, what happens when things go awry, which they often do? You need help, something goes crazy. Well, and also a lot of you were asking how to keep up to date. Well, obviously follow me, join my group. Yay, there, I feel like shameless plug. Follow me and I will keep you as up to date as I possibly can. And what I typically like to do, many of you have been in my community for many years, and what I like to do is sort through and sift through and curate all of the, go past all the noise of all the tiny little levers and bells and whistles and dials that are changing. This button moved and that button moved. It's like, okay, fine. But how I like to go for the bigger changes that make a significant impact on your business. And I decipher that, explain it in a way that is helpful and meaningful to your business. So don't come to me for every little nuance of change. And you can also go to my Social Scoop group. It's really, really wonderful resource. You can get some good help in there. I am going to give a little plug for my longtime friend, Matt Navarra. If you do want to know where all the buttons and levers and dials every single day on all the platforms, then Matt's your guy. He has a good newsletter too. His community are mostly social media managers. He has a Facebook group and a newsletter. Then you can just subscribe to or put them on bookmarks or whatever, see first. So Meta's own Facebook, Instagram blogs. And definitely come on board. I keep saying this, but my Facebook Organic Marketing Masterclass program will really help keep your finger in the pulse of how to make Facebook work for you in 2022. Now, in terms of getting support, one of the main places you can do that, if you use Business Manager, inside of Business Manager, there's a little chat. It's fairly new. They used to have it publicly available, but now it's kind of hidden inside of Business Manager. And I teach you how to set that up. It's actually one of my bonus videos in the Facebook Organic Marketing Masterclass is bonus video number 1. And I'm going to show you exactly how to configure your Business Manager. I put this bullet in here, the second to last. I don't know about you, friends, but I think the number one way, we got to tell Zuck this. Could somebody please tell Zuck? Let's call him right now. The number one way that Facebook could dramatically improve, like overnight, their reputation is offering infinitely better customer service, right? I mean, infinitely better. It's practically non-existent. And it breaks my heart. You wouldn't believe how many people DM me, email me, call me, and thinking that I work for Facebook, or those that don't know that I work for, that know that I don't, work for Facebook. They're just like, can you help me? I'm at my wit's end. I can't get a hold of anybody. I've been locked out of this account, or I can't do any advertising, or my business manager was hacked. And like, it just, I could cry. It just breaks my heart. And so I just feel so strongly, Zuckerberg, if you're listening, and team, and I do have the ear. I have the ear of some global director level, decision makers, staff, leaders inside of Facebook, and I have drawn this to their attention numerous times, and it just, I don't know, I go crazy when it seems to fall on deaf ears. Anyway, thank you. I know, I hear you. I hear you, Jen and Tina and Jan. Yeah, for customer service, right? So with that, I have a little summary slide for you. I have a summary slide, so definitely come and check out mariasmith.com/FBOMM. We'd love to see you there. We have a Facebook group. There's over 500 people are in here already, by the way. Like 520 or 30, something like that went through season 1. And so they will happily welcome you in to the community. And then we'll have those live classes together next year. So here's your key takeaways and action steps. Organic is not dead. Don't let me tell you that it is. Remember that slide I showed you? I got 205% organic reach. Increase your organic reach with video, native video, live video, stories, reels. The metaverse is coming, but listen, stay focused. Stay focused on the fundamentals of your business and marketing. It's far away and it's far-fetched, and I just don't think it's going to impact that many people right now. But listen, if you're way out there and you love it and you have a quest too and you're all up into that world, then great. Go for it. Keep us posted. I would say doubling down on your groups could be a really good strategy to weave into your 2022 plans. Configure your native chatbot, native meaning it's free, that Facebook offers it inside of the inbox, and having those chat triggers, comment triggers, and putting the chatbot plugin on your, it's not chatbot, it's not bot, but the chat plugin on your page. Focus on your own first party data. Gather up those lead magnets, have lots and lots of lead magnets in 2022, and do quizzes and surveys and you name it, contests you can do, measuring those right metrics in the 2 buckets, right? The proxy metrics and the business metrics. And of course, join my F-Bomb program, Facebook Organic Marketing Masterclass Season 2. Love to see you there. With that, I think I have a couple of closing comments for you. So with the whole metaverse, AR, VR craziness, technology might be moving at warp speed, which it certainly is. It's crazy making. I mean, that thing I showed you about the technology to read our thoughts and it types out. I mean, that's in the works, been in the works for a little while. But the thing is, fundamentally, as human beings, we haven't changed all that much. In other words, we want to know that we matter, that we belong, that we are being seen, that we're being recognized, we're being heard, right? Heard. Hello, Zuckerberg. Give us some good proper service. Could you imagine Apple Care, like the level of Apple Care? If Facebook was able to offer that, people would even pay for it. So anyway, we want to know that we belong and that we're heard. Don't go too crazy with that tech stuff. And of course, my favorite saying for well over a decade is content is king, but engagement is queen, and she rules the house. So yes, we want to have terrific content. Yes, we want it to convert to sales, leads in sales, but we also want to lean into building those deeply connected, intimate communities. And I was raised a Quaker, as some of you might know, and Christopher always liked to remind me of the kind of the motto of the Quakers is, build your house by the side of the road and be a friend to man. And that's what I like to do with my offerings, is I am a friend to all of you. I'm building my house by the side of the road, by the side of the metaverse, the social media world, and I'm being a friend to men and women. I wish I could put your comments up on the screen, but unfortunately, because it's set up by a scheduled Facebook Live, some reason it doesn't let me put your comments up there. Anyway, thank you, Bloom. Thank you, Mariana. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, thanks, Sherry. Blessings to you. It's been a joy and a pleasure to be here. You probably have lots of questions that I did not see and wasn't able to get to because it's hard to really multitask. But yeah, hey, Barbara, you're a Quaker as well. That's really cool. Yeah. Oh, what a joy to be with you today. Yeah. My pleasure, Jan. Yeah, and you guys have a blessed holidays. I hope to see you in the Facebook Organic Marketing Masterclass Season 2. We can dive in right away, even though the live classes are not till January 27. We'll have kind of like an open house, and then February 2nd for 6 weeks. We'll do the live classes. But I hope you got some good value here today. Enjoy the rest of the day, afternoon, evening. Happy weekend. Merry Christmas to those that celebrate. And I am so excited because Mari's going to leave the building, and I am giving myself the gift of about 2.5 weeks, quote, off out of office. And first time in eons. I can't remember ever how long ago I did that last. Love you back, Amber. You're so welcome. I did see a couple of questions there. Jitka, can you merge personal profile with business page? No, you can't merge a personal profile with a business page. Even if you were to switch to the professional mode, I do believe that Facebook will not be allowing us to merge a professional mode personal profile. Oh, wait a minute. Merge. Yeah. Back in the day, they used to give us the ability to convert. You might still be able to convert a personal profile to a page. Mona's asking, am I using NPE? I'm not using NPEs as new pages experience. I've heard so many people have lost their reviews. It's a bug. It's a glitch. Even if you lose them, they should come back. It's really frustrating, I know. Yeah. Thank you, Bloom. Thanks, Deborah. Elizabeth, you guys are awesome. Oh, Kate, no. Here's the thing. She's saying if you haven't done season 1, is it mad to join season 2? Not at all. The cool thing is that you get instant access to all of the materials from season 1. And even if that's too much for you to study on your own, just come on board and you can peek around and check out some of the materials. We've got transcripts, we've got video tutorials, we've got live Q&A calls that were recorded, and then you'll get all the fresh. Well, it's not all brand new and fresh because a lot of it is still very, very current, but I will be doing a little bit of updates, and that's what I'll be leading live starting February 2nd. Thank you, Becky. I'll see you at FBomb. Thanks, Angie. I appreciate it. Oh, you're the best. Thank you. Heidi, hello, sweetie. Thanks for saying, hey, Lisa. Oh, Sabrina, converting is gone. I wondered. That's probably because they knew that this professional mode thing was coming out. Yeah. Hey, Philip. Yeah, I'm speaking at Social Media World. Absolutely. Are you going? I will see you there. I think Mike has me up as one of the top speakers there. If I go to, where's my little doodad? Yeah, because we didn't. Did we have? Oh, I guess it was virtual, wasn't it? It was virtual, but there was a picture of me right there. See, I'm number 1. Oh, thanks, Mikey. So yeah, that's always fun. So this, and I think they're offering a virtual ticket as well. But that'll be great. That'll be a fun event. So I know it's been a while since I've been out there in the field. I'll see you there if you're going. Awesome, Kate. Sweet. Yay. We'll see you in there. You're so welcome. Thanks, Adair. Wait, I just saw one question there. This thing is moving so fast. It's jumping back and forth. Angie, you're asking me what's the difference in FBomb 2 and the VIP Masterclass? The VIP, you mean the upgrade? If you're asking about the upgrade, that's one-on-one. You get me for 2 hours, plus I spend about 2 hours going through all of your intake form answers. It's a private coaching consulting. But if you're asking about the lead generation made simple and then the ad copywriting clinic, those are 2-3 part. Each one has just 3 modules. It's short and sweet, but packs a punch. It's really powerful, very deep on those particular topics. Thanks, Sarah. Okay. Yeah. All right, I best press the pause button there. That's enough chatting for today. We'll see you in season 2 FBomb if you're going. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the Social Scoop group. We'll see you on my page. I'll circle back later when I have some energy back again, and I will definitely. Oh, thanks. You're asking me for the link. You betcha. Yeah, that's it. It's marismith.com/FBomb. That's not with the B's, not the proper spelling of FBomb. It's Mari being a little cheeky with her acronyms. FBOMM. Yeah. And if you are in season 1, if you did not hear this before, if you're in season 1, do not buy a ticket. You already have a complimentary pass to season 2. Okay. Many blessings to all. It's been a wonderful joy hanging out with you. I know I'm loath to leave you now, but it's like I better go and rest my voice. Take good care. Have a wonderful, happy, merry holidays and all that wonderful good things. We'll see you again real soon. Take care and bye for now.